So the awesome sports topic is something that you're going to like, Mike.
Tell me.
So they interviewed 15 league scouts and executives about who the point guard is that you would most want to start your team with. And so it's a group of 6. It's Ja, Melo, Luka, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Darius Garland, and Trae Young.
Yeah.
So there's a group of young. Do you think anybody besides Luka or Ja would conceivably get a first place vote?
Well, I bet they didn't because I saw the article.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's see how far you looked into it.
All right.
Would anybody besides Luka or Ja get a second place vote? Like, seriously, do you think
I don't think so. I mean, I remember it was 11-4 Luka for first place votes. And I think Trae Young got 4 third place votes.
He got 8 third place votes.
8 third place votes. So I'm going to say, did LaMelo get a vote for second?
Nope.
Then nobody did.
Trae Young got not 1, not 2, 3 first place votes. Every single one of them, second place votes. I'm sorry. 3 second place votes. Every single one of the people who didn't vote for Luka first voted him second. All right. So 11 voted for Luka first, 4 voted for him second. It's Ja Morant that gets slotted behind Trae Young for these 3 people because Ja Morant got 2 third place votes and a 4th place vote behind either LaMelo Ball or Darius Garland.
Who are these voters?
These were 15 executives and scouts
Probably
across
the Pelicans.
league.
We're like, so vote them low, vote them low. We screwed this one up bad.
How would you guys set that group? Would you just say
Luka 1 for sure, Ja number 2 for sure.
Okay.
I will say this, going forward, I would probably, because of size, and I think even all of these are young guys, so they have more ability to grow, as in their potential, maybe not their body. I would probably go with LaMelo number 3.
Okay.
Because at 6'7", isn't that 6'6", 6'7"?
Yeah, I think 6'6", but yeah,
I think at his size, I think there's a lot there. Where Trae Young, I love Trae Young. Trae Young is an all-star. I think he is a top 25 player in the game, somewhere probably between that 20-25 range. But he is limited because of his lack of defense, lack of strength, lack of size. So when you look at Luka, and I know he doesn't play defense all the time, but when he does play defense, he's actually pretty good at it because of his strength and size and IQ. And then Ja can play defense on most guards in the NBA. And LaMelo can switch to pretty much 4 positions. He can play point guard through power forward because of his size and strength. So those would be my top 3.
Okay.
And probably Trae Young 4th because his offensive ability, because he kind of is a 30-10 guy offensively.
On probably 35 shots or whatever. Yeah,
I
get what you're saying.
Shai is just a scorer, right? Like, is he good?
He's a solid passer.
Yeah, he's like Shai Gilgeous-Porzingis.
Okay,
about 40%.
He'll get hurt on you. He will get hurt on you.
Okay, so that would,
I should not laugh at that.
Would you put him last in that bunch?
I think I would not. I would still take him ahead of at least Darius Garland.
Okay, and because you
maybe only Darius Garland.
All right, and switch them on teams. They're same thing. Like, you still feel the same way.
Mike's right. Is you've identified a potential massive flaw with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I like him a lot. I think he has the potential to be the 3rd best in this bunch, but he misses a lot.
He would
games.
push as an all-star this year if he would have played all the games, but he's not Scottie Pippen. You know? So,
yeah.
I will say this, and he's not on this list, and I get why not, because he hasn't played much yet. But I do think Cade Cunningham kind of plays that Luka Doncic point guard role. And the more you're seeing him develop this season, as this season progresses, the more I think next year at this time, Cade Cunningham could be put on this list as will you vote for Cade Cunningham?
There's a pretty big gap with Darius Garland being 6th on the list, but it goes Luka, Ja Morant, they're head and shoulders above everyone. Trae Young is firmly in the middle at 3rd, and LaMelo Ball is only 1 point ahead of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So that's kind of how the the top 5 of the young point guards breakdown as you go Luka, Ja, Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I just, my only one would be, I would vote 1 Luka, 2 Ja. I would vote 3 for LaMelo and 4 for Trae Young, where it's 3 Trae Young, 4 LaMelo over the hierarchy of the people voting.
From the 469, sometimes Kevin seems like the beat down teacher with whiskey all up in his coffee mug because of his 2 troublemakers named Mikey Brisket and Corey Page My Pager Majors.
You're like Mrs. Reed, my 4th grade teacher, because she would get mad at me all the time because I'd get really bored in class or just irritated and didn't really want to be there. And one time she sent me out of the classroom.
About the show? Is that the analogy?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. But she sent me out of the classroom one time in 4th grade. And so 10-year-old little Michael Bassick, she comes out into the hallway 20 minutes later after kicking me out of class. And she goes, "Are you ready to come back in?" I said, "No, I'm having more fun out here." So then I had to go to the principal's office again.
I was kind of the same way where I would get sent out, Kevin, into the hallway. And I had one teacher that would just send me out because my mom worked at the school. So she just wanted my mom to see me out there and so that she could be like, yeah, he didn't do anything wrong. But the other teacher, Kevin, she told me this: "Corey, you're smart. You're funny. But not everybody in that class is gaining their information because you're distracting them."
Oh.
And that's whenever I was like, oh, crap. Do I need to keep doing this or not?